So you guys have been waiting for it. The Battlefield 5 2019 roadmap has finally dropped, and this one is going to be including a few major updates for the game. We'll be receiving all the information for Chapter 3, Chapter 4 and Chapter 5, all including some really cool updates. This will be mainly focused on content because that's what we've all wanted to see, and in this video I'm going to give you the details of exactly what you can expect to come to Battlefield 5 over the next few months. Starting out, this has been posted on Reddit and on Twitter, so if you want to check it out for yourself without listening to the video, or maybe have a look at it alongside the video, the links are down in the description below. Starting with Chapter 3, we will receive a new map called Mercury. This is based on Operation Mercury, and this, in historical terms, is the Battle of Crete. More details on the map will come at a later date, but I for one cannot wait to start playing it. That is one of the major problems I've got with Battlefield 5, the fact that we just don't have enough maps in the game right now. I wanted to see new stuff drop to us on a regular basis, but that's not what we saw, even though DICE did say with the live service we'd receive more content in terms of maps. Now the new mode we'll be receiving in Chapter 3 is called Outpost. Again, this is one that we're waiting for more detail on, and what it will exactly include is not that accurate right now. However, what I can say is with DICE, they do seem to be fairly on point when it comes to the new modes in the game. They were all the way through Battlefield 1 releasing new modes to us, and in Battlefield 5 they've kind of brought back Rush. It's not a new mode, but they did bring it into the game, so I can assume Outpost will be fairly similar. It'll be brought to the game, and everyone will be free to try it as it goes alongside the Tides of War. Also in Chapter 3, you'll have updates to Combined Arms, bringing new matchmaking, a hardcore mode, and 2 missions on Fiel. You'll also have the introduction of duos to Firestorm. Firestorm is going to drop with solos and squads, and duos will come at a later date, bringing a different sort of flavour to the Battle Royale mode. Moving on to Chapter 4, introducing new CQC content. This will be a new 5 vs 5 mode in specially designed arenas. This is their push towards a competitive Battlefield 5. Now whether it will actually be anything and amass to anything significant, I'm not too sure, but it could be something new for people to play, something interesting, and it might be something that some of these competitive communities can get their teeth into. There'll be 2 new maps, one called Maritar, adding to the conflict in Greece, I hope I pronounced that right, and the second being a closely guarded secret that we know our Battlefield veterans will enjoy. Wake Island, potentially? I don't really know. I personally don't have any information on this. As a game changer, I haven't been invited to any of these events since launch, so I don't know anything about the game, but I'm hoping that it will be something that players will enjoy, as DICE say they will. They also say they'll have a lot more about Chapter 4 coming out at EA Play this summer. It's not too far away, EA Play, but it's still a significant chunk of time. And between now and then, if DICE is saying we'll only receive 1 to 3 maps, depending on how far through Chapter 4 we get, I don't know, that seems like quite a low amount of content coming to a game that is clearly in need of it. Anyway, moving on, Chapter 5. This one will bring us a completely new theatre of war. As the image on screen has been showing throughout this video, there will be more stuff coming, and I can't really say that there is too much information out at the minute, but of course it will be leaked and brought to us via Reddit and the community posts on Twitter over time. I'm more interested to see whether this first map in May, Mercury, will be all it's hyped up to be, because if that sets the foundations for the rest of the maps being good and full of quality, then I can be pretty happy at receiving a lower amount. It's just all about that, quality over quantity, which is a fair trade-off, but I just want to make sure that it's a good map. When it comes to that new theatre of war, they have given it the term Awakening the Giant. Now what that links to is a little bit of a mystery right now. It could link to the opening of the Eastern Front. That could be quite interesting. I'm not really too sure personally, but I would assume it is a completely new theatre, as they state with the title, and maybe we could be looking at the Pacific, maybe we could be looking at the Eastern Front. I'm not too sure. Either way, it will be the biggest content update coming to the game. However, it is some time away. It's going to be autumn 2019, so probably September, almost a year after the game has released. That being said, there's plenty of stuff to get your teeth into now. We've got the Battle Royale, Firestorm, which will drop on the 25th. We've got the new missions in Combined Arms coming in April. We have Mercury coming in May, the new mode Outpost coming in June, and then weekly rewards including 6 new weapons in that time span as well. Chapter 4 will be dropping in June, which will bring us the new maps and modes. We'll get the other new map coming in as well, and then Urban Combat, another map that they haven't stated too much detail about at all. Let me know in the comments what you think. Personally, I think it's nice to have this roadmap, although the content on it is fairly small. There's not too many maps. I was hoping for 4 maps in Greece, and then 4 maps in Chapter 4 and 4 maps in Chapter 5, but I'll take whatever I can get at this stage in the game. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.